You're listening to 93.3 The Egg, North Bank's only FM radio station.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hunter! Show. It's going to be a bumping night.
All right, everybody. We are live here.
He's got all of us
Hold
on.
on. At hotdirt.net, as well as 93.3 The Egg in North Bank, New York. You are listening to the #1 live radio program in the city. 97 Rock, 103.3 The Edge, Kiss 98.5. Come on!
You're listening to 107.7 The Lake.
This is high-octane radio right here. This is not a joke, Mike. This is no joke anymore. You're welcome to laugh, but this is no laughing matter. Come on in, everybody. Squeeze on in. There's room for everyone. This is the Hot Dirt Show. My name is Zach.
He's
Pay
acting like there's so many people here.
to the listeners, bro.
Squeeze in.
I'm joined by the creme de la creme. The finest in voice talent and face talent and real life talent. This is Hot Dirt Elite as far as I'm concerned. This is the best of the best. With this crew, we are at the top of the mountain, baby. And yet we're still only halfway there.
And
Mike Roman in studio.
Hello.
Brandon Barret in studio.
Oh, hello there.
That doesn't sound like it's even on. Try it again.
Oh, hello there.
Hold on. Try one more time.
Oh, hello there.
I still don't know if it's on or not.
I don't think so.
We'll figure that out. Hold on. I don't want to turn off the mix.
I hope sooner than later. Are you getting that now?
I swear it was working earlier.
Where'd Brandon go?
Yeah, where did Brandon go?
Where is
Mine's super.
How about now? How about now? How about now? How about now? How about now?
Now it
Yeah,
does. Now,
yeah,
you
yeah,
just got to
yeah.
get up
Now
there,
you're
I guess,
very
or
good.
something. Now super loud. Alex,
Yeah. Am I on?
you're in.
All right, cool.
Mark,
For sure. Yeah, I'm here.
Mark's here, and I'm here, and I'm your host for tonight. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Great.
Thank you, Mark. Everybody else is flatlining after I just gave you guys the highest of honor possible.
My throat is...
Still off.
Can you hear now?
What is going on with that
I
thing?
told you just gotta
Hold on.
just put it in your mouth.
What just started?
My car started outside. I'm getting ready to leave, you guys.
That's how.
We don't
That's
pick
how
this
mad
up.
he is.
It sounded healthy.
No, I don't know. It's not
Can
on.
anyone...
It's got a new starter in it.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Oh,
It's off
it's
again.
I think we got a bad cord.
You got a bad connection.
Okay.
Oh, sounds like it's on now.
It sounds like we got it.
Is it?
Yeah. Should I back up?
I think it's
Forward? Back? Look like a rooster?
There you go. We got
Looking
you.
like a rooster?
We got
Backing
you, bro.
back and forth?
All right.
What's
we
the
got it.
distance right here?
Right here. That's
Is this
good.
it?
That works for me. If that works for you, that works for me, and that works for everybody.
Yeah,
I just
but
want to apologize. My voice is a little crackly and in pain.
Okay, why is that?
I actually don't want to talk. You enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel
I want you to talk me to
20% better.
sleep.
I feel 30% better. Is there anything else anyone
You-
can add?
It sounds really nice,
you have great
actually.
hair.
Sounds nice. It feels like
You have great hair.
the vibrations are low.
You should do an audiobook.
You should.
I'd listen.
Wow.
What are you saying,
Would
Mike?
you?
Yeah.
Would you write the audiobook that I
Warren-
can read?
Yeah, sure. Let's write it together.
Okay. Sure.
What book is...
Topic.
What?
How to fold clothes.
Yeah.
I used to really enjoy folding clothes.
He really does have a
Oh my
great
God.
voice for
It's
this.
There's
been a
a
long
start.
time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I just want you to start talking about that. Right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Let's just. Shh.
How did you do it? Shirts.
Mike, you gotta put that microphone in your mouth. You've got this thing. Mike's got this mic 5 feet away. From
Well, he's far away and it's
different microphones.
Oh,
Different
okay.
microphones.
Different.
Cool.
It's
So I
all
picked the wrong one.
different. Nothing's
Okay.
the same.
I don't even
I've got a question.
Okay.
Sure.
What was your favorite article of clothing to
fold.
It would vary with the times.
Take us through the process. You've got a beautiful green polo shirt, freshly out of the dryer. You want to fold it quick so it doesn't wrinkle. Tell us. Nobody
No.
interrupt him.
I want you to listen. I want you to listen close. I'm only going to say this once. I did my own laundry since I could walk. Since the very beginning. You hear me? So I took it seriously. Can't have my mommy doing everything for me.
Why is Al laughing? It's kind of sad when you think about it. Shouldn't have had to done that.
You know, I would always start with the pants. I would dig in there as deep as I needed to get those pants out. Mind you, clothes freshly out of the dryer immediately as the tumbler stops. I'm folding. Because with each passing second, you are going to have a higher wrinkle rate.
How many wrinkles per square inch did you average, you think?
You talking jeans, polos, socks?
Shirts.
Polyester. With
Probably a 50-50 blend.
a 50-50 blend. Cottonelle.
It would take 2 lifetimes to count. I wish I could tell you. It's not. It's a conversation for a different day. Anyways, if you could let me talk. This is a serious thing we're talking about. If my clothes got cold, I'd turn that dryer back on 5 or 10 minutes, whatever it took. And I don't want any moisture left in those clothes. So I reach in there, get the pants out. I average 2 to 4. I probably average 3 would be in the middle of 2 and 4 is 3. 3 pairs of pants. And I'd fold them up, and man, I'll tell you right now, always zipper facing away from me. Finger pinch on each side, try to get opposites there. And then bam, palm over the right side, fold the left side over, drop it down, catch it midair. Got to line that up nice and straight. You can't have your legs not lining up with your uppers when it is folded in half. Stack those puppies. You know, it's a good base because I don't want a laundry basket. I don't.
You do one fold. You fold the legs together. One
Yes.
fold.
One
after
fold.
That. Okay.
One fold.
You have a very long dresser.
I would do 3.
I hang them up in the closet.
2.
Okay.
Pants in the
2 folds.
closet. Always.
2 lengths.
Is that a traditional American style? Where does that originate from, that fold style?
It's probably what one of my ancestors did.
Where are they from?
Well, I'm just speaking about my parents, really.
Yeah.
But just because they're closer than ancient ancestors doesn't make them any less of an ancestor.
Yeah.
So I
agree
just
with
think it'd
that.
be wrong to take away their ancestorial status.
Yeah. So where are they from? Chihuahua?
No. Buffalo area.
So that's a buffalo style fold.
It could be. It's likely that it is. So let me sum this up real quick. Let's get back on track here. Get those jeans folded up nice and laid down. I mostly just wear jeans. I'm a boring type of person.
No slacks for you, huh?
Rarely.
Okay. No
It's,
pleated slack. No Dockers for you.
Blue collar lineage.
Yeah.
They say I look good in the Dockers.
He wants
but,
the bluest of jean possible.
Mm-hmm. I try to vary the tone and the style of the jean. I liked basically only one type of fit.
Okay.
You know, nothing too tight, nothing too loose. I like that in between.
Boot cut for sure.
Yeah.
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 What was that, a 507 right there? Levi 507?
304.
Okay.
I'm not good at folding.
No?
No, not good. When I worked at Fat Man, actually, we had like a template for shirts. It was just like oh, you're turning me up?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's weird. I can hear myself.
He sure folds under pressure.
Yeah, I do.
I really do, actually.
Yeah, there was a template. It was just a flat little rectangle, you know, and you fold the sleeves over.
Fold all your Billabong shirts.
Yeah,
Yep.
you couldn't even do that right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Couldn't.
no.
I actually, got
Couldn't
a
pull
few
that together,
complaints.
huh?
Fuck it.
Yeah, this guy probably puts a bowl on his head when he cuts his hair too.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice Pyrex on your head.
Yeah, easy, you know. I just take the easy way out.
Yep. Always.
Yeah.
That's your whole life, taking the easy way out.
He'd probably be interested in a self-driving car.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like the kind of guy.
I've been looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you been looking or have you been auto looking?
Yeah, like I'll like put SEL, and if it usually pops up on Google, and if it doesn't,
Then you're not searching.
Yeah, I'll just wait till another day.
That's fair.
Because if I can't just click it after a couple letters,
Well, it's not your. It shouldn't be your problem at that point.
right?
So.
Well,
I
he
understand.
doesn't have time to waste.
No. Not a
So-
second to waste.
They're not going to be easy enough to acquire.
Because you have all. Yeah, you're spending all your time complaining about not having enough time.
Right.
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 Guys,
I got to leave room for that, you know.
Yeah.
guys, I appreciate what you're saying, but I was trying to describe a process dear to my heart,
Okay.
and I feel like the conversation's strayed to the point where I need to interject, and
Okay. So you want
Straighten this.
to get things back on track, is what you're saying?
I do.
Why
All right.
why don't you just fold this zip up for us real
Yeah,
quick?
that's true.
Demonstrate.
show us-
fold
There we go.
Show us a class.
Yeah, show us how you fold. All right,
Action.
hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, Zach, you know.
You can fold my zip up if you don't want to slip into something
Oh,
less
yeah,
comfortable.
yeah. That's a good idea.
Sure.
Zach, you got any fucking...
I've got plenty of T-shirts here if you want
You
to
got some pinstripe pants?
Yeah, I've got them in my car. I'll go grab them.
Mm-hmm.
They're my ska pants. I wear them when I skank.
Okay. All right. So, let's get this.
Oh.
Wow, he really knows.
Full
his way around
extension
a
on
mic
it.
stand.
It's the mic.
He's in a cover band after all.
Okay, so I'm going to walk you through this step by step. Hoodies are generally after the jeans. You're going to pinch the hood in between your chin and your right collarbone if you're a righty. And then you're going to reach down, making an awkward fat face, of course, as you're reaching your chin to make the pinch. And then you're going to zipper it up. This is key. That's a nice zipper. That sounds real good. Okay, then you're going to turn it around as if the mugger who was wearing it was facing you. And then you're going to grab shoulders, not all the way on the outsides, midway from the neck to the top of the shoulder. But then you're going to move in because you changed your mind. And you are going to reach the fingers of your right hand towards the middle as you make the fold. Cross it over. Imagine this. Picture this in the mind's eye. You're going to line up those sleeves. It's key that the sleeves are in perfect alignment, plus or minus 1 millimeter. Then crease it in the armpits. Fold the sleeve over. You're almost there. Hand in the middle. I'm not talking 1/3 up. I'm not talking 2/3 up. I want that hand in the middle. Let it fall over. Ensure that you have alignment on the anterior edge. And that's the best.
And
fold
that's
you're
a
gonna
fold.
find. That's a fold.
That is
That's a
right there.
fold. All right, Brandon. Thank you.
I don't even want to wear
Very
that.
nice.
I don't even want to unfold it.
You just want to pack it up.
Yeah, I want to pack it up. And
I want to get those in one of those airtight bags
It's a great
that you
fold.
make.
I'll tell you what. My clothes, on average, have less wrinkles than 90%
Okay.
of Jewish women.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good comparison.
His mom's a Jewish
Really?
woman, yes.
So
And you've compared to your mother.
And I'm
My
not
mom-
even done yet.
my mom used to be.
He's
Hold on,
just
hold
getting
on, hold on.
started.
That being said, along with that, when these ideas are coupled
Okay.
together,
Okay.
that is what is going to create true shock value.
Yes. Shock value.
I've never used an iron,
Wow.
ever.
So what happens when you do have wrinkles?
Throw it out.
I don't know what that's like, Zach,
Okay, that's fair.
except for if the clothing was given to me by someone negligent.
Yeah.
Negligent.
Passed on to you.
Yeah, I'd like to sit down. Give me a moment.
Please go ahead. Well, thank you for the demonstration of how to fold a zip-up jacket with a hood on it. If you're looking,
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. sure.
there will be video of that available soon on the internet.
He's kind of facing away a little bit.
A little bit. That's all right though.
Yeah.
Leaves something to your mind's eye.
Yeah, I'll have comprehensive YouTube videos
Yeah.
covering this.
It'll all be in
Yeah.
the book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll all be in the book. There we go.
That and more.
Yeah, so I feel like there's more important things we could talk about tonight that are on the agenda.
I'm not
So-
positive about
Pretty sure
that.
there's not.
Well,
Pretty
just
sure there's
okay. Possible.
He's getting mad.
Let's say there is.
Okay.
Is everyone open to that possibility?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to just speed through the rest of my process so we can be beyond it. In case those things do arise, there'll be a space for their becoming.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay. Well, I can tell you this much, Brandon. Later on in the show, we're gonna have a few people here in studio, like we always do. Barry, Gorn, Nash, top tier callers to this program from a while back.
What'd they call about?
They've been doing some jobs. So we had Gordon, still don't know. Could be Gordon, called in to the show thinking that this was hot dough. And I don't blame him for thinking that. And then we got into a little bit of back and forth about some jobs that they're doing with some, how do we say it, landscaping care automotive units. And we're going to bring them in tonight. They're staying at my place, like everybody seems to be doing nowadays. And they're going to talk it out. And maybe more. That's the good thing about this show. It's always and more. Because you just never know what's going to happen. How does that sound to you, Brandon?
that sounds great.
Okay.
What are they
Sounds-
talking out?
Issues, I suppose. Fleshing out their problems. They are going to
Squash
be
and beef.
squash and beef. Ironing out the wrinkles. Something you're not familiar with. So you'll
Better
figure out the
really familiarize yourself with it now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be told what to do by you or any man.
No. These. Yeah.
But a woman is an exception.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Al, your mic looks like it's slipping down second by second. That thing is going to be on the floor.
A lot like the line of my relapse. So.
Yeah. Mike, how have you been? How was
Good,
Let
good.
me- honestly,
Good.
how was family life for you?
It's
You know, you don't have to get into it too much if you don't want to.
It's great.
But-
I've just been absent a lot
Yeah.
lately, you know.
Is it
Leave Lexi with
is it tough to be right? Is it is it let's be real for a second here. Was it difficult or is it continuously difficult to raise children at this point in your life? Let's talk about the first child. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but was that a hard thing for you?
Well, to be honest, I mean, Lexi really does most of it because she's home all day with them.
So you're saying you do absolutely nothing. They're not your kids at all.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're up to, you know.
I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
No. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's difficult, you know, you're dealing, especially in the first, 6 months, they don't want anything to do with the dad, really.
Yeah.
You know, like you
They're
can hold.
already over it.
Yeah. I mean, but when they start interacting, it becomes great. You know,
How old were you when you had your first kid?
22.
Wow.
Yeah. I turned, 22 in November, and then I turned 23 in January. So.
Think you could have handled a kid at 22, Al?
Did I say that weird or something?
I
She
heard-
was born in November. I turned 23 in January. So
Okay.
yeah, 22.
Interesting.
Yeah, I heard he bought the kids in the black market to save on taxes or something.
On some sort of dot
Yeah.
onion website?
Yeah, I just wanted the return,
Yeah. It's a good return. It's worth it.
You got a good price on them.
Mm-hmm. Couple $100.
Mike was asking the IRS. He's like, in theory, if I had a couple kids, how much more would I get back on my tax return?
Yeah.
In theory.
And he figured that within just 6 months, his initial investment is made up for by the taxes
Yep.
saved.
I didn't ask the IRS, so I just asked a coworker with kids.
Coworker,
Yeah. He's like, yo, I make bank now,
Terry.
I want to make bank too, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, Terry.
That's what I
It
need.
was Terry, right?
Terry, yeah.
Accounting.
Yep. No, it's great though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we bred best friends.
Nice. That's
Yeah, they're
nice.
cool.
Cool. Looking
They
forward.
work yet?
Yeah, we put them to work.
Nice.
Layla washes dishes.
That's good.
Yeah. No, it's just
Scream
sad.
at her.
Lately, I'm not home too much. Just been, working like an idiot.
Working, quote unquote.
Yeah. Make it sound good.
Get off my back, Lexi. I've been working.
But no,
This guy's a hard worker.
Is he?
Well, we talk about him. He comes up in conversation. We don't know how he does it. He's amazing.
Who is we talk about him?
Mostly just
Brandon
me.
and all his personalities.
Well, I can give you a specific example.
Okay. Bring it.
Yesterday, a man you may know by Josh Zimmerman
Yes, I do know him.
was also commenting on Mike and how incredible he is.
Interesting.
And what he's able to do. Yeah, just
Incredible
if you
things.
just look at the amount of time available for the possibility of sleeping, it's
Yes.
very low. And then within that time, there's children and animals
Yep.
and
Yep.
children and animals that need to be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
So, to keep a good home life and have happy kids and happy woman there, he's showing us all the way, a better way.
Damn, Mike, you're getting
Round of applause for Mike.
gassed up tonight. Hot Dirt Show's #1 father
Thanks, guys.
in Mike. You getting ready to take out your summer cars, Al?
No,
No.
absolutely not.
He didn't even think about it.
Didn't have to.
Al has a Porsche.
Do you have a Porsche?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Porsche? Do you say Porsche?
Yeah, us, the owners prefer to call it Porsche.
You don't have a Porsche, do you?
Yeah.
You do. You got it in the
80s.
garage somewhere?
Yeah, it's like
He's modest.
Guys stowed away.
He's got a porch.
Yeah, he's got
I
a
have a
Porsche.
I stole a front porch off of a house on Pontiac Street in South Buffalo.
What year is that?
The porch was made at Buffalo Iron and Concrete Works in the 40s. It's got to be a 40s porch.
And those have really good crystalline structure.
Which part?
Crystalline.
The internals, the concrete.
The concrete, yeah.
Yeah.
The concrete's very good.
Stamped.
It's not quickcrete.
Yeah.
Stamped and died. Just how
No,
I want
yeah,
it.
I actually, a friend of mine, I acquired the Porsche. It's an 87. I acquired it from a friend of mine. He just actually was in a situation where he couldn't keep it where it was being kept. And it was a matter of, like, can you come and get it right now? And I was,
Sitting at home eating a Hungry Man dinner.
Hot Pocket.
Okay. Putting down some ham and cheese Hot Pockets.
Yeah, the outsides were hot, and the inside still, the chunk of ham was still a hamsicle. It was frozen. I forgot to put the sleeve on it when I put it in the microwave.
I was about to give us a process of how he makes a hot
so I
pocket
can teach
to
you-
follow up on Brandon's
yeah,
folding. We're
hot-
teaching you how to live on your own, I guess. so.
Hot Pocket, Hot Pockets, and whatever, something else you put in the microwave.
I wanna share real quick that I had developed the fastest method for cooling Hot Pockets back when I used to eat them when I was a little less educated,
Okay.
a little more full of desire, giving me the temptation. Anyways,
Hell's
I'd
mad.
say,
He's heated.
yeah.
He's fuming.
What?
He just took that Shure microphone and whipped
You
it
just-
across the room.
You just insulted his intelligence. You just bought a 6-pack.
Yeah, a 6-pack. They
Went
come in
out.
a little carrying case like a beer. too.
BJ's.
Yeah, it's a mix. It's a variety pack. Every flavor.
It's
is
got the
wanted.
Philly cheesesteak in there.
That's hard to
Create your
come
own
by.
6-pack Hot
Yeah,
Pocket.
yeah. Create your own 6-pack.
Dude, it was a 2-for-1 deal on the
It's a
Supreme
great
Pizza
That's
once.
a great idea. Yeah.
Well, before I had made the connection and I would eat them, I'm sure I had a couple hundred in my life. If you, and
That's a lot of Hot Pockets.
I've had a
Yeah.
couple hundred.
I've
for
had
sure.
a couple hundred, yeah. So, first I want to say that I do not recommend eating these,
Okay.
but
Well, Hot Pocket does sponsor our show, so I do recommend, as the host of this program, I do
Oh, wow.
recommend you eat as many Hot Pockets as you
Okay.
want
Wow.
and need, which you do need.
You need Hot Pockets to survive.
you need them. Okay, so you bite
Hot podcast.
opposing
Yum.
corners off.
It's
Imagine this.
HotPocket.com.
Hold on now.
Oh, that is, yeah.
Hold on. Bite the opposing corners of the Hot Pocket off and blow air through it. You might have to pinch the sides to make it, get a little taller, give you some space in between the ingredients and the outside. And then the fresh air being blown through is going to carry the heat right out of that thing. 30 seconds. You can go from like boiling your mouth to edible.
That's technology.
Yeah.
It's
That's the human brain at work. And now you just drink smoothies. That's it.
Yeah.
Wet diet.
What?
I eat them.
Yeah.
I eat them with a spoon.
Nice.
And
Cereal,
wipe your
granola.
bottom with kale.
I wish you would. Yeah, that exfoliates.
That's aloe verified.
And that'd be better. Yeah.
It's plunging his toilet every other day because it's full of kale.
So
So
we were back on Al's life in his Porsche.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a how-to show now. Let's,
Yeah,
let's
this is
keep it going.
How to, yeah.
What kind of engine you got in that puppy?
it's a 2.5 liter slant 4.
I don't even know what that is. That sounds good.
It's roughly would be 2,500 cc's.
What, like the slant thing?
Oh, it's an inline, but on like a 60-degree offset.
Isn't it going to fall over?
No, it's strong.
Okay. That's good.
It's made out of strong German materials.
What's the point of the slant?
To be German, it'd be difficult.
They italicized
fit?
the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think it might have been a fitting thing. I don't even know why they did it. There's really no point.
Is
Yeah.
there...
But
is-
the stroke is the same on each of them.
Yeah, it's all sorts of backwards stuff. There's like there's like a balance shaft and stuff to make sure it runs smooth because it's all the weights off kiltered. It's just way complicated.
You sound incredibly uninterested in this vehicle that you have.
It's just a pain.
He didn't ask for it.
No, I literally. So it was given to me, and it's a project. But the thing
A
is
project.
is that working on it, everything is just 7,000 times harder than it needs to be, and there's no explanation for it except for the fact is that the fate of the car's design was at the hands of German engineers. That's the only reason why
Okay.
anything is the way it is. It's just everything is designed very eccentrically, so it's a pain in the ass to do anything on it.
Sure.
So that's why I sound very enthusiastic.
Miserable.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True misery.
Zoning a German car.
Okay. Well, word to the wise and noted. So, what do you think? Head to a song?
What
Yeah.
about
What's
Mark?
up, Mark? Yeah, you got any how-tos for
No one
us?
cares about Mark.
No one asked Mark
Yeah,
what's been
yeah,
going
go to the
on.
song.
You know?
Yeah,
Go
what's,
to the song.
no, what's going on?
Wait,
What's
come
going
on,
on?
man.
Oh.
What about those sweet spider picks?
He's
I like
He's
'em.
on a sabbatical
Thanks,
from
man.
I like them.
From
I really
Instagram.
do.
Yeah, I tend to take the winters off from the
Well,
Instagram.
yeah, not many
because
spiders hanging
Spiders
out.
don't
like-
exist in the winter. The race dies out And they breed
they just
again.
Yep, they just come back every spring, and
That's
How do
it?
you know? Do you just research them as you go? Like, how do you know so much?
I mean, I used to be afraid of spiders. Actually, it was one of two fears I had, which was spiders and the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And
Interesting.
the dark one,
What about them in combination? Like,
spiders in the dark,
Yeah.
that would just be, I would
That's hell.
probably just keel over.
You
Yeah.
just feel
But-
them crawling on your neck.
Yeah. And nowadays I kind of, that would be, I get excited when I see a
Sounds like-
spider, so even if
got
it's in the
big
dark, it
ass
doesn't
tongue.
matter. But I was afraid of them, and I conquered the whole dark thing first, and then,
Took him a while, but he did it.
yeah, I mean,
at what age? What age do you think? What are you laughing about?
You don't hear the noises he's making?
Yeah, I heard him. He does
Oh.
that shit all day.
Yeah, this guy works with him. He works 5 feet
So
away
I
from him.
can't laugh at it now.
I'm immune.
What was that?
that's a real spider sound, man.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
I've listened to them.
Well, if you were
what
to
they sound like.
if you were to amplify it and shift the frequency, yeah, that's a spider.
You have to shift it. If you were to put it into an audio editing program and completely change the sound, that's what it would sound like.
Okay.
Go to the song, man.
I just want to know what time you conquered that fear. I mean, what age?
I don't know, probably like 11 or 12, probably. And then the spider thing was like the last thing in my life that kind of bothered me. And around, like, I don't know, I was probably 17 or 18 when I started getting into spiders.
And you handle them?
Yeah, all the time.
He handles it,
What
bro.
about
I
those-
started slow with just like putting my hand near them, and I mean, first I learned about them and learned about like which ones were, dangerous, which it turns out pretty much none of them are.
In
And-
New York, right?
Yeah, but I mean, even in the world,
Really?
yeah, there's like 3 or 4 that are potentially dangerous to humans, and even so, you have to be like an infant or an elderly person to be killed by
Really?
them. Yeah.
What's the largest spider you've ever handled?
Spider-Man.
Probably just tarantulas would be, just because like their anatomy and just being a tarantula is larger than most spiders. But
Do you have one?
no, I don't. I mean, well, I have a jumping spider right now that I found in a cabin in the Adirondack. Or no, where were we?
Allegheny.
We were camping somewhere, and I found a dehydrated, almost dead jumping spider, and I made her a little home, and I took her home, and I gave her water and food, and now she's a healthy jumping
Really?
spider.
Now she's
You're
trapped.
blowing my mind right now.
And you're sure-
This sounds really fun.
So
It
you
is
know,
fun.
it's a she. She's
Yeah.
a she.
Yeah.
How do you tell?
Well, mostly in spiders, females are larger than males. That's like a general rule, and then males have these little balls on their end of their little.
Yeah.
They're called salicerae, and they have little balls on the end of them, and the females don't have those. So I don't know. It depends on the spider.
I've seen
though.
those. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've looked at plenty of spiders. We used to have wolf spiders in my old house, the one he's moving to, and
Call me anytime, man. I'll get them out of there for you if you want to get rid of them.
That's good to know.
really,
Nicely, yeah.
how do you do that?
I'll just relocate them. I'll just catch them and move them.
He's gonna put them on the
Wolf
ground
spiders in
and stomp on
particular.
them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
How
well,
do-
any spider, yeah.
how do you attract them? How do you?
Well, I would just find them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We
I would
caught
do my
one that
best.
was huge. I let it go. I try. I don't kill him.
Oh, were you
Unless
talking
they,
about
like-
in the backyard or in
No,
the house?
in the house.
Yeah.
In the basement. What is it?
I let him go. I don't kill him, man.
I try
That's
not
good.
to.
You
like,
shouldn't kill
no,
them.
like
I
every,
know, but say it like you.
every now and then, like
So proud.
I'm not a killer, dude.
Please respect me, Mark.
Every now and then, why are you looking at me like that? Every now
What
and
is
then,
the
like
problem?
if I get, I don't know, Al.
There's some tension in this room right
no,
now.
I can't do anything, and then I look at him. He's like, "What's going on?"
You're too far away from me right now.
Why?
Okay,
What?
Every now and then, though, I will kill a spider if it violates my personal space. Like if I find it on me,
Yeah.
like
They're done.
yeah, like even
Forget it.
if I flick it off me and it's free and it's running away, like a lot of the times I'm
We'll
like,
smoke it later.
yeah, I'm
He's
like,
getting the bleach out. He's getting everything.
no, I'll just
I want
squish.
I want you to think about something. Let's say you got this little spider.
I'm not justifying it.
Most likely.
First of all,
harmless.
I'm not justifying
I'm
it.
not saying this for you. I'm just saying this for the listeners and for myself even. That spider, let's say it's on your arm, it's on your face, wherever it is on you. It's not like it is intending to scare you more by being in a certain location. So location on your body doesn't really matter. It's on your body.
It doesn't even know it's on you,
Mm.
honestly.
It doesn't? But let's
No.
say it did, in
Okay.
theory. And it just wanted to hang out and like it wanted to feel your vibes.
Yeah, it was
and
just
and
looking
touch
for a
your
friend.
skin. And it was like, man, hey, can I like catch a ride on you? And he's like, this spider's feeling good about it, genuinely.
Yeah.
And then
Having the
my buddy
best
Mike.
day.
and
of
then
his
he's
life.
like probably looking at you with one of his like 14 eyes,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden that hand's coming. He's like, dude, like why, why God? I pray to Jesus, Spider Jesus, every single day, and I'm
Speedus.
getting, and then generally you generally get hit and you're not dead immediately and you're paralyzed and you're just suffering in pain. You're like, spare me, spare my life. And then another hand or something or a paper towel and it crushes you harder, but your spine's broken. You're just
They don't have
waiting.
spines.
And then you get thrown in the toilet.
yeah, flushed.
And you
You're
drown.
drowning.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking like where your spine would be is broken because everything's broken. Doesn't even matter what parts you have, what parts you don't have. You're broken. Your soul, your mind, your heart is broken.
Jumping spiders, though,
They're
I like
cute,
them. Yeah,
right?
I'll pick them up, but
I
I don't know.
trust
Some
them.
of them are the way they move. I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I get it.
I keep my mouth closed. I'm afraid
I
I
try
jump
not to.
into my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
Straight
Yeah,
down your
that's
throat.
that's what you think. What is this guy?
I guess I don't know.
Does this guy study spiders or what?
He does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He
I like them very
He
much.
probably knows that.
Why would anything go into like a moist place?
Hmm.
You know? That was not intended to be a joke.
I could give you a long list of reasons why.
All right, just give me
Hot
one
Show
reason.
will be
That's all I
back.
need.
In just a moment. Just a moment.
I don't wanna be the one who rides flame. I don't know her name. And I don't wanna go where the seekers all go. I don't wanna know. And you can feel anything you wanna feel. You can feel anything you wanna feel and call it real. But I don't wanna be the one who rides flame. I don't wanna be the one who rides flame. I can't complain though I'm wrapped up in chains. I can't complain. Everybody's got the right to be free, but that's not me. And you can feel anything you wanna feel. You can feel anything you wanna feel. You can feel anything you wanna feel and call it real. But I don't wanna be the one who rides flame. I don't wanna be the one who rides flame. pushing me to go where I don't wanna go. And you can feel everything you wanna feel. You can feel everything you wanna feel. You can feel everything you wanna feel. And call it real. But I don't wanna be the one who lights flame. I don't wanna be the one who lights flame. I don't wanna be the one who lights flame. I don't wanna be the one who lights flame. I don't wanna be the one who lights flame. I don't wanna be the one who lights flame. I don't wanna be the one who lights flame. I don't wanna be the one who lights flame.
All right, we're back here on Hot Dirt, episode 57. Live here at hotdirt.net as well as 93.3 The Egg in North Bank, New York, broadcasting currently out of Buffalo, New York at the Hot Dirt Studios.
Have you ever let another man comb your beard?
Never.
Never?
No.
What's it like?
Different.
You like that?
0%.
Oh man, it's thick down there.
You should only have him do it from now on.
I don't like the noises he's making.
I'll tell you what, I'm considering being a barber after that experience. It's very intimate. You really get to know someone on a deep, fundamental level when you comb their beard. I highly recommend it.
Thank you.
Brandon only does beard cuts.
He's a beard guy.
Yeah.
It'll be called Just Beard Cuts.
Super beard cuts.
Oh, yeah,
Just
that's something.
cuts. That's something.
Yeah.
Super shave.
So in just a few minutes.
Can I rub that oil in there for you?
A few people might be coming to the studio. What are we thinking?
Do we have to leave?
Do you guys have to leave?
Well,
yeah.
there's-
Well, there's only so many microphones, so
yeah.
yeah.
Where are we gonna go?
That's up to you. You can sit and watch if you
We can
want.
go out on the roof.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can jump off the roof while you're out
It's
there
pretty
too.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sick of being here.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just go.
Why don't you guys just get going? How about that? Now. We'll get some new people in here. Hell.
That just looks like it feels good.
He's messing it all up again.
Do you ever vicariously feel through another human?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
And then you pull out the brush.
That's a cat brush.
No, it's not.
That's a
You got that at PetSmart.
That's
For
a cat
sure.
brush.
$1.99.
Yeah, that's a cat brush.
It's not. It's a Cremo.
Cremo.
That's
Cremo
top of
cat.
the industry. Top line.
Cremo cat.
That noise could be used for movies.
Get a little
Sound
closer.
effects.
Get a little
Foley
closer.
effects.
Yeah,
Foley
get
action.
right into the yeah.
What would they use it as? 'Cause
Yeah,
they
what is-
never use it.
No,
as
no,
the
it's never the
same-
actual
Sounded a little
thing.
Let's
bit
hear it
like
again.
Sharpening a blade.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Let me turn you up.
No.
Interesting.
You know what sound like an orange would make if you would like scratch the peel?
Oh yeah, to get some zest off of
Yeah.
it. Interesting. Maybe grating cheese.
No, that's a silent procedure. Think about it.
Grating cheese
Yes,
is not
that's-
silent.
If you don't smack the
What tool are you?
I don't think
Tool
you're
off
grater.
grating your
board.
cheese fast enough.
Yeah.
The one with the
What?
the crank?
Oh, crank.
yeah, like okay, you go to
Were you shopping sharper image for this
Carrabba's
stuff?
or Olive Garden. They have
Oh,
the crank.
that. No, I'm
Yeah.
thinking like a
Okay.
that type of deal.
So the
Like some
Yeah.
shredded cheese, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's making the noise?
The cheese.
What if your
The cheese on.
flakes were falling off a very deep, into a deep valley
Cheese
where you
doesn't
couldn't
really
hear
make a
them hit the
noise.
ground? Think about the actual act itself of the separation of the cheese.
Okay.
That's a silent procedure.
it is very quiet.
But you're talking when the cheese hits your plate.
That's making all your noise, man.
No. The noise, I believe, is coming from when cheese is making contact with your grater.
I don't know.
I think it
I
is.
don't
You're
think so.
Actually, the
ripping the
sound-
cheese apart.
It's actually the sound of the cheese molecules separating from the mother block.
There's the answer.
But I feel like it
I'm
would.
I'm not content with that.
No.
No.
It's a shame we don't have a grater
Hmm.
here.
You see, the issue here is not it's that people aren't paying attention to where that noise is actually coming from. The sound waves are coming from a very similar location, generally almost in line with the fake noise source in your ears. So you feel no directional change. You're grading it right in front of you. It's not coming from the left or the right. But what you're not taking into account is the slight quieting of the sound waves. Think about that. Sound waves travel, they lose their energy.
Okay.
It's how us humans, we move through our lives. We're losing our very life energy. We're all going to die,
Okay.
turn to dust someday. I'll never have another opportunity to comb your beard, to listen to Mark's wonderful voice, to yell at Mike for all he does wrong,
Mm-hmm.
to be in the studio.
Yes.
Do you understand?
I understand. So we're all just a bunch of cheese getting grated.
Do you
basically.
The
understand?
wrong sound, but the wrong way.
Yes.
You understand?
That's a
Yeah.
shirt right there.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all
Do
just
you
a bunch of
understand?
cheese getting graded.
There you go.
Hey. Do you want me to go get the lighter?
Do you want to go get it? Okay.
Yeah, go get that.
There we go.
Zach.
Al, you can stay gone while you're gone.
Zach.
Yes.
In wrestling,
Fine.
did you like submissions or hits more?
Completely different animals, but
I know, but what really got you like chubbed?
submission has more is high intensity suspense.
Yeah.
Buttered your biscuit.
Submission moves.
Is he gonna tap?
See, this is when I wish we would have had the video. I was so close to getting video streamed tonight. I was this close. This close.
Yeah.
Because if we had a video stream, I would be putting submission holds on you right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure.
You know some?
Oh,
Oh, I know some. Do I know some?
Do you have
I
you
didn't
ever
know you
done
knew
wrestling?
Not actually, yeah.
Why?
Why? I don't know. I don't want to.
Why?
I don't want to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't want
You
to.
really-
You think I'm built for that?
It doesn't matter.
It does
It's
matter.
Technique.
You have to be built for it.
No, there's weight
no,
classes.
Yes.
Builds
no,
change.
no. There's not
Your-
weight classes.
Your
in
build is
wrestling.
not set.
What?
Your build is not set. You can change your build.
Oh, I know, but I don't care enough to become ripped to be a wrestler, though.
He could do that,
There's
but
time.
he
There's
doesn't want to.
there's plenty
Yeah.
of time.
You can make it.
I'm too busy doing this program.
You can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
this
he
program,
wanted to, he
there's-
would. I could see that he's going to do.
Maybe I
what
can
he wants
train
to
on
do.
the show.
You can't leave this program.
No,
You should
No.
train on the show. That'd be good.
that'd be good.
As soon as the video.
Once we get video going, I'm gonna start training on the show. In 1 year's time, I'm gonna be ripped off my gourd.
Show starts at 9:30.
Yes.
9 from 8 until the show starts. Just you training.
Okay. I'll set up a screen and I'll do jumping jacks, lift. We've got a bar here. I'll lift weights.
Know who's pretty cut?
Who's that?
Dave.
Oh, Green.
Yeah.
He's
what
alright.
What if you set Joe up? He's gonna hate me for this, for like a before and after picture.
Oh yeah, do like one of those commercials.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I love you.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
And you could promote some sort of supplement.
Yeah.
You know, you should make a supplement.
What would I call it? You think?
Hot something.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Yeah. Just drink this hot sauce.
Hot gains.
Hot gains. Hot loss.
Yeah. Hot loss.
Is this something you're willing to promote for me, Brandon? Do you want to collaborate with Just Moto X Hot Loss? Hot sauce. Guaranteed weight loss.
It's a sauce supplement.
Sauce. You put it on your food. You don't
put it
even
in your
notice
water.
it's there.
It's a
No
barbecue.
shaker cup. None of that. No pills.
That's
You put it
original.
on your damn food and you eat it, and then suddenly your fat is gone.
Barbecue sauce
Shredded.
supplement.
Yeah. Gone. Absolutely gone. Are you willing to get in on the ground floor, Brandon?
I'm gonna need 2 years of recorded sales. I'm gonna need a 20% profit.
That is what I like to call no faith in my brand.
Well, it's just gonna tell if you're serious or not. If you're willing to do the
I'm
legwork.
serious.
I don't work.
Do
with
I not look
amateurs.
serious
I don't
right
work with
now?
newbies. I don't work with
You
beginners.
work with Mike. That's all. You just described Mike. 3 words right there.
Yeah, but
Amateur, newbie, beginner. Exactly.
he won't be that for long though.
Neither will I.
I can be patient. Because you know what he's professional at?
You want to crack the door for me?
Being awesome.
He's professional at being awesome.
And that's what I care about.
Okay. That's fair. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. Here's what I'm thinking. Gorn and them, they're not here yet. I might tell them not to come.
Okay.
And we're going to do this, just some boys hanging out. We've never done a show like this before. 57 shows, more than that actually. Never have we done a show where there's been no guests, no calls, none of that.
Just some dudes.
I know
hanging
what's
out.
going on.
Just some dudes.
The phones are blowing
I know
up.
what's
We're
going
just
on.
ignoring. all
We are ignoring your calls.
Sorry if you're
Continue to
calling.
call. I won't be answering it tonight.
but
keep
do
calling.
it because it makes him feel good.
Exactly.
Do you want some water in that?
So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Here, and I'm going to update you on one thing. Why does my mic keep doing that? Last time we talked on this program, I said Isaiah would be returning soon. I promoted it on our Instagram that Isaiah would be coming back soon in March. March is nearly done. Just a couple days left. Can you believe it? And to update you, he will not be coming back soon. Now, soon-ish, I guess. In the grand scheme of things, it's pretty soon. He will be back in summer sometime for his brother's wedding. But he won't be back soon.
His brother. He only has one brother.
He has
right?
many brothers.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of
And
brothers.
most of them have yet to age a single year. Every time I've seen them, they've looked the exact
Same
same.
age.
They are like a cartoon in real life.
That's cool.
It's wild.
Which one's getting married?
Randy.
Randy is?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Holy cow.
It's the only one I know.
Yeah. That's the only one I really know, too. Who else is there? James? Is there a James by chance? I don't know. I feel like there's a James.
One of the little ones might be
Charles,
might be a
Sam.
James.
There's definitely a Sam.
Yeah, Sam, Sammy, and then Ryan. Ryan is the older one.
I thought he was a cousin for some reason.
No, he's Randy's brother.
What a show we have talking about
Isaiah.
Isaiah's lineage. The family tree.
You know what part of China he's
It's a
in?
beautiful family tree.
I don't actually.
Queezan.
He said...
He's in Queezan right now. Northeast of Beijing.
I honestly don't know if he's being honest or not, but I'm taking it.
Queensland's in Australia.
Isaiah said he was going to submit some content to the show soon. He's been saying this for weeks, and I haven't heard a damn word. Give me a minute.
He's been recording the whole time. He's just
Yeah.
gonna give you 70 shows all at once.
I said, give me a minute.
So
Excuse me.
So Isaiah, when you get back, you'll get back apparently, and I think you're still looking to live in here. Did you hear about that?
What?
That he's looking to live in this this
Space.
room.
And then go back to China?
Yeah.
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 He likes it there.
He seems to.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's talking about, like, living the rest of his life there?
He's in school now,
Yeah.
so he'll be there for some time.
That's cool.
Yeah, not bad.
Probably
What's
so
he in
much
school
different, you know?
I have no idea. It'd be funny if he was just there for liberal arts.
I would go check it out. I'd
We
like to
should go.
Taking
If he
English
lives there, I'm
courses.
definitely going to go visit him
Yeah.
someday.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
As soon as I have
Hot
the money and
dirt
the time.
in China.
Oh, hot dirt. Oh, as a crew?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
my
hot dirt. Oh,
China show.
oh, hot dirt. Oh, in China.
Hot dirt in China. It's just, I don't know.
That's like a skateboarding tour video right
yeah.
there.
One hell of an
We'll get like
experience.
family T-shirts and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Hot dirt family reunion.
Brandon, what size T-shirt are you?
Large.
I want you to go in that bottom drawer right there next to you.
Is it on?
Is it
No, it's
on?
off right now.
I want you to go in there. I want you to find one of those white shirts that have a tape on them that reads large.
What? Why is this happening?
Same with Alex and Mike and Mark. I think you got one, but if you don't,
T-shirt?
yeah, get in there.
Yeah, I already got one of those.
Open it up.
You have medium?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah. Do you have one of those, Al?
I don't know what it is.
The ringer tees?
I don't have any shirt from you.
Get in there. There's Greenway shirts in there
the
too, Mark.
tape's
if
on
you
there
want.
really good. I'm working on it.
So we do have some shirts available still. Not very many, but if you want them, at hotdirt.net in the old North Bank Country Store.
I do think you gave me one shirt a while ago. It was an audio shirt.
Yeah, that was my Audio Bam hymn shirt.
Yeah,
Yes.
There was a hymn logo on
Yeah,
the back.
really well worn.
Audio slave.
Audio Slave. You gonna go?
Can you-
I know
Alright,
Al's going to see Incubus this summer. Oh. Hoobastank's favorite band, Incubus. You're going to see him.
Can you tell me about this shirt?
A friend of mine drew that, and it's just an idea I had in my head for a long time. I thought that'd be a funny shirt.
I like it.
Yeah.
The
it's-
dog walking the human.
Yeah.
Does it mean anything?
It means nothing.
Can you
It says
explain
hot
it?
dirt on the human's collar, though.
It leaves one to wonder, and it makes you want to know what the intention.
Really,
of
the animals
wearer
rule
is.
you. When you have an animal,
We
you're
are
not
animals.
walking that animal. That animal is walking you.
I'm 100% wearing this to my next show on
I love it.
the 14th. I'm gonna
I
wear
love
this
it.
Shirt.
It's
14th?
It's one of my new favorites.
Palm
I'll
Sunday.
cherish it for a long time.
Let me see you fold that thing.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Folding a
Finally
T.
some
It's on
action.
Palm Sunday.
Oh.
Like Palm Sunday. You know what that is?
Yeah.
That's the show. It's on Palm Sunday, which is kind of funny.
There's Good Friday.
Perfect. Gorgeous.
Isn't
Very
it Easter
thin.
Sunday?
Good. It's Good Friday, Ash Wednesday, Good Friday, Easter Sunday.
So when's
Palm
Palm Sunday?
Sunday. Palm Sunday's before that.
Okay, it's before all of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you ever a religious guy, Alex?
Oh wow.
I was raised Catholic.
I was raised Catholic, and
When did you stop? Did you ever actually believe?
I questioned it a lot, and then I kind of like went through the paces and got confirmed.
Yep.
I was kind of told I needed to.
Now, as a former member of the Catholic faith, were you given like a confirmation name?
Yeah.
What was yours? Do you remember?
Bartholomew.
I love it.
I picked the most ridiculous one because I had to do it. So of course I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be ridiculous." So I was
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna pick the most like coolest sounding saint name."
Right.
Did you have one, Zach?
I wasn't Catholic, so no, I didn't get one.
What were you?
Lutheran. Most boring religion or denomination you could possibly be.
Do you,
You
know
don't
the
get
Does anyone know the
fundamental-
difference?
Yeah, what's
What's
the
up?
fundamental difference between
It's Lex
Catholic-
Lutheran.
I don't know the actual difference.
It's Martin Luther. He was the,
Martin
He was
Lutheran.
he was the guy.
the one that Martin Luther King was actually named after.
Yes.
Yeah.
Martin Luther?
King
Yeah,
Luther,
some
He was-
Protestant.
Martin
dude.
Luther King Jr. was this guy's son. So
1500 Europe.
Martin Luther King.
So
Cobra
he was
Jr.
like
is a race car
their
driver.
Jesus? you're saying?
No, he was. It was the like Protestant Reformation. He was like one of the leaders of the. It was essentially like the church was was doing a bunch of like shady things, and Martin Luther was one of the guys who came around and was just like, you guys are, you know, taking advantage of people. We're not going to do that anymore. And he branched off into
a different form,
yeah,
a
Luther.
different form of taking advantage of people.
Exactly.
Taking care of business.
But when he first did it, it wasn't bad. He seemed
Right.
to have good intentions, but it obviously with any,
Yeah. I mean, living back then is totally different than
Way
now.
different.
You know what the main difference is, I think, between religions?
What's that?
The
The
specific
color
details of the story. You know, it's the story in the past and very specific details of what happened, when it happened, why it happened, who it
Okay.
happened to.
Okay.
And they could all have the same exact principles, but if their stories are different, they seem to not believe in the other and not want to communicate or come together to an understanding. So if we could all just drop our stories and memories and all our thoughts about it, and we can come into this moment, focus on some principles, I think we can unite as a human race and start solving the world's greatest problems, so we can continue to live and enjoy this wonderful world and have this great experience that's possible.
That's correct.
I agree.
That was the deepest moment on the show yet. You're really changing the tide of the program, I think, here, Brando.
Marlon.
Marlon Brando.
You know, it's not just me.
Bundo.
It's us. It's the combination, you know?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
can't do it without you. We're
You can't do it
inextricably
without me,
connected.
no.
And who are you? And who am I?
It does blow
You're
my
right.
mind, though, that people are still radically religious.
Yeah,
It's just,
it's gonna die out sooner than later. Well, not
Yeah.
sooner than later, but soon enough.
as we become more and more connected, which is like,
Yeah. Give me.
No.
Because the younger generation seems to be less and less into it. It's harder to find a person
who's religious.
our age that is religious.
Yeah,
You're
I was
exposed to
just
science
talking
earlier.
about that the other day. Like, I don't know anyone who's radically religious.
Yeah.
Maybe a few people in
Who's
the
it like
past
this?
that I don't really,
Hmm.
I don't know what they're up to these days. Told me they truly believe, but you know, it's rare. Like, all my friends, most people just, they either don't know, say they don't know. I mean, no one knows, but you
Yeah.
know, you don't see anyone really standing up for a certain denomination.
No.
Not often, you know.
And it's always kind of odd when a younger person does, too.
Yeah.
They always seem really into it. You have to be really into it.
Yeah, it's like on or
There's,
off.
yeah,
you know, like-
there's no middle ground. You're a Jesus freak, or you're not a believer at all.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by a couple Jesus freaks. That's all I know.
You are?
Yeah.
Where?
Bingo, right there. You.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're big into Jesus lately.
Mm-hmm. I just love his attire. I just want to. I just.
I
Like
admire his look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a cool look.
Yeah.
My grandpa.
Trying to bring that back.
My grandpa is a pastor.
Really?
Yes. And he years ago retired. Didn't actually retire because he's still preaching, but he was preaching in Michigan, and we went to his final service. And I remember my whole life, I always wondered why people wouldn't clap in church. I was like, you should clap after a sermon is delivered. Like, that just makes sense in my head. Like, give the guy a round of applause for this thing he delivered, because they write all these sermons. They're not
It's a
going on.
performance.
That essentially is what it is.
I didn't
Whether
know
you
that.
whether you like it or not, he's telling a story that he wrote himself. I mean, it's based on something, obviously, but
Yeah.
those are written, and it takes time to go over those.
But at some point, we decided to take the whole thing really seriously.
Yeah,
Why is that?
I don't know.
It's idolatry.
Yeah.
Well, what I was saying is, like, before technology, you know, the world was just, or before science, you know, the world, no one knew anything, you know, and when you don't know, it's like, what do you believe?
Yeah.
You know, so you want to believe in a higher power that's like,
That's
I
all
mean, the
you know.
world was hard back then. Like, it's always going to be hard, but life was, you know, before anesthetics or antibiotics. It really wasn't a long time ago.
Right.
Or Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Yeah.
Any of those things.
Yeah.
Or alligators.
Yep. Yep. Could be. But anyways, I was saying the end to that story was my grandpa had his family come up at the end of this whole thing for what God knows why.
Which you are.
I'm in
one
the
of them
family.
families,
I
right?
am grandson. Number 1, baby. Forever.
The grandest son.
The best grandson on planet
How
Earth.
old was he?
He's at the time he was like 65 maybe. But he's still doing it, so he didn't actually retire.
Oh.
He just bored.
So he's a liar?
I thought you said it
He's
was his
alive.
last.
It was, but then he moved.
Oh,
He moved here and then kept doing it.
I was
I
gonna
thought
make
he died or
I know,
something.
I did too, and I was
No,
gonna
no.
make a
I
bad
thought he
joke
did too.
about
Oh
about,
no,
like,
he
religion.
No,
Stuff
he's still
about it.
kicking. He's still kicking.
I was like, oh,
No.
you're like, oh, he's told his last sermon, and I was like, oh man, and in my head I was like, oh, this sucks. I'm sorry, man.
You know why they do that?
What was the
right?
joke though? Why does they do that? What? Why do they do what?
The retirement when they actually don't retire.
What's that?
Because they get a lot of attention. They get retirement party after retirement party.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they keep
Like,
doing it.
publicity.
Yeah, right.
What do you call
Spreads
it?
their name.
They've
and
got it
I'll
figured
tell you
out.
what, I'll tell you what.
He bounced back.
His
Yeah.
next sermon after retiring,
Yep.
guaranteed
That was the
50%
comeback.
increase in audience.
The comeback
and viewers.
sermon.
Yeah, because people are so glad he didn't go, and oh man,
Calm.
we got to catch
came
this dude
from across the
before
lake.
he actually
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But next year he's going to go for real. We got to catch him now. Guess what? That offering thing goes around. Oh man, maybe we'll give him more money to stay. Played out, man.
Yeah.
It's like a
Street Manifesto.
televangelist
Yeah.
manager, you know? Like, I specialize in managing televangelists.
Yeah. Why doesn't that work for this show? We do it so sparingly. Every show is basically a comeback show, but nobody cares.
Well, it needs to be hard to get things going, get things off the ground. You're going to have to suffer and grind for years,
I
maybe.
suffer.
Yeah, oh, we
Every
all suffer.
time we do this,
we all suffer.
I
see him.
suffer.
But you know, think about it. When you blow, when you get there, it's going to be that much better.
Okay.
You know, you got to go through this. We all got to go through it, man. We're all in this together. We're here with you.
Mm-hmm.
So you were up there with him, and
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was Jeez, this has really lost its luster.
Wait, what's that word Mark said?
Who knows?
No, it was a while ago. I was going to
Wings.
ask you. You said it's
Idolatry.
Idolatry. Can you explain that?
yeah,
Sorry, Zach.
It's
This
fine.
is really important.
It's okay.
it's I don't know which religion exactly it's a part of, but I think it has roots in Christianity, where like art and like performance and just pretty much idolizing anyone that isn't Jesus or God is bad and shouldn't happen. And actually a lot of art and like they broke out stained glass windows in churches and stuff when like certain people were like, this shouldn't be like this, and they like burned a bunch of art and stuff over the years because of this
Fuck yeah.
silly rule.
And it's funny because how does Jesus and God and Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it, how does it express itself other than through its creations and what is here?
Yeah.
So
You'd be an
It's like
imposter if you didn't believe it.
Nice.
I was waiting to use that so. But then you told the joke where everyone thought your grandpa was dead. So
Yes,
I wasn't
exactly.
I wasn't gonna use that.
Yeah.
Oh man, you really got us, buddy.
The goddess.
I don't ever want to feel bad for you again.
So Zach,
Yep.
you were up on stage.
It's a shame this story
With your
doesn't have a
homie?
great ending. My homie, yeah, my family. And I was saying, you don't clap in church, ever. And I was
Yeah.
confused by that. Literally, the end of the story is I just made the congregation clap,
One time.
and then at that one time,
Everybody, come on!
that's really what I said. I was like,
you did that?
yeah, I was like,
Oh,
I
wow.
don't understand why people never clap in church. I don't know if it's a respect thing or what.
How'd you do it?
I was like, but I think now is the best time for a round of applause.
Should have said. You
So what'd
should
you
have
do?
said.
Just start clapping?
Everybody started clapping after I said that.
You should have been like.
You
You know
said
what?
that?
I was the pastor in that moment.
So you just stood up and said, "Wait!"
No, I was called up. We were all called up to the front, to the pulpit or whatever the hell you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to call it.
The little
Altar.
steps that you trip on.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. I like that word.
Why we were up there, I don't even know. But all I know is my purpose was to get that congregation to clap, and I'll tell you what I did. I got that congregation to clap that day.
You should
Now
have
you're a
said.
full.
Do you remember word for
Yeah.
word, like how it went?
No, I mean, I think it was something along the lines of like, I was like, all this time, I always wonder why people, wouldn't clap in church, basically. And it's like I said, I was,
Yeah, but
now
how'd
I
you get a
think-
chance to talk? Like mid-mass?
they were, no, it was like at the end of the service. Are you not comprehending this, Mike?
He used to be a church guy.
Do you guys ever think about clapping and where it originated?
No, actually.
You know, it's like all you're doing is you're just smacking two things together. And you're
Two
creating a quick,
things.
violent shock and sending the vibrations into the air, vibrate the eardrum. What if we use something else? I'm not saying we should put any effort into changing this, but like, what if it happened to be something else? Like it was like right thigh slapping. We're all just in the audience doing that, or
Get a raw
it was just
thigh,
something
though.
like, because it's really
That's
just
nice.
it's making
What?
the noise, you know. that could have been it, and that could still be
New
it.
wave clap.
I don't think everyone
Yeah.
could do that though. It seems like it takes a little skill.
That's still clapping though, Al.
It's
That's just you're hitting the
but,
back of your head.
so is this. It's clapping. It's
Yeah,
just
but
like
that's a different
stuff.
body part at least. Though.
You know, if we all went,
it's
let's say
illegal to
something
clap
like this.
hands. Like
Yeah.
you have to slap.
Yeah.
Everybody went like, instead of the clap, it was like a. And then if everyone was doing that in the audience, we'd be a whole different human race if someone
be
were to
monkeys.
observe
That's
us.
essentially what.
You
That's
know?
what monkeys do.
Yeah.
I can do a great monkey.
That's just kind of like laughing though.
Yeah.
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 I was being a monkey earlier.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
I think Brandon's trying to submit his like audio reel, so he should just do his greatest hits tonight.
Yeah, for sure. He's made this whole show. No one
that's
even
not
knew he was
true.
coming.
He's looking for a job elsewhere. He's trying to get out of Just Moto ASAP.
Yeah, I mean, this is more fun for the most part. It's
Yep.
a little more relaxing.
But let me tell you something. You're making $0 right now. You got to be okay with that.
That's what you.
I am
think.
okay with that because money is man's approval. Peace is God's approval.
So you're a man
So
of
God
God.
exists.
Sure. I mean,
That's what you think in your
If
heart.
you say
is
it
just
does,
sure.
you know.
You just sure when you
Al,
when you
come
ask
on.
yourself, like when you're deep
What,
in
dude?
thought, your answer about if
What?
God exists is sure.
well, of course, God exists.
That's an interesting perspective.
Nowadays, it's not a matter of believing in or disbelieving in God or yes or no, he does or doesn't exist. It's a matter of having an actual understanding for what God even is, if God does exist. You need to develop some understanding for the way things actually are. That's all God is to me, is the fundamental underlying principles of the very universe.
So would that
Word.
Be, would that be a creator in your head or just existence as a whole?
Both. Existence and
The idea of a
it
creator
did
in
create
itself.
all this. All this has been created. But if somebody is picturing a man up in the sky who's pointing down creation, I don't think it quite works that way.
Yeah, right.
But we try to understand it in a very limited way that our understanding's capable of, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. That's cool, man.
Yeah. It's fun to think about.
I had fun.
Get right down to the bottom of things, you know.
That was pretty fun.
Well, actually, I mean, we didn't get to the bottom of anything because we still don't know.
We're still kind of skimming the top,
for
I
sure.
would say.
But it's fun to think in the
We're
direction.
falling into an eternal bucket that has no
It's like
bottom.
looking down a hole. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's like,
dark.
oh yeah, that's down there. You know.
I heard a joke
Don't
the
know
other
what
day.
it is.
You can drop a flare, but it goes
I
out
got a
before
joke.
it's the
Let's
bottom.
hear the joke. I was gonna ask Al if he knew any.
It's an
jokes.
okay joke. I
I
mean,
don't
made me
know
laugh
good
in the
jokes.
moment. Mark brought up the fish. It made me think of that. I'm gonna get
Al's
this
the
wrong.
most relaxed guy I've
Yeah.
ever seen. Look at
So-
that. Look at that guy.
Not worried about it.
I got a joke for
He's
you.
been vaping hard over there.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, honestly.
Lost vape.
Hmm.
Don't even know
Mike, you
where
might
it
like
is.
this one. You're a dad.
Lost.
So I got a friend
Mhm.
who recently got into taking photos of fish with clothing on.
Like the band?
No, like fish in the ocean. He said it was like shooting fish in apparel.
So
Wait, he put clothing on.
See, there we go. We got one.
That's good.
There we go. It's trickling in. There we go.
That was good.
Mike's heard them all. He just didn't appreciate that one.
no, that's good.
No, that's good, man.
Don't ever say it again, but that was good.
Yeah, don't ever try that one. I was thinking about doing that one up by an open mic. You guys think it would kill or what?
Yeah, dude, that would be good.
Yeah, man, that'd be a good one. Try that.
That would definitely warm up the crowd
Yeah.
for the.
Do you know anyone with a Billy Bass? You know the.
My stepdad definitely used to have a Billy Bass.
You still have it though? I
I'd have
didn't
to ask him.
if he used to have one. Like, do you know anyone who still has one?
In my Rolodex of friends, no, I don't.
What's the Billy Bass? If you could
The
explain
talking
that.
fish.
Is that the one on the wall?
How
with
about
the
we
tail?
do this? I'm gonna.
Don't worry.
We're not gonna. He's like, we're not talking
About
about
a
Billy
thing.
Bass right now. Let's do something else.
Cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Did it sing that?
It did
Yeah,
sing
it was
that.
a singing fish,
Yeah.
and its tail would flap out. My
Well, let's
grandma had
figure it
one.
out.
There was one at Savers like 2 weeks ago.
Operational?
It might still be there.
Wow.
It didn't have batteries.
I just remember the display was the coolest thing in the store because it was like a bunch of them in boxes, and they like taped one to the front, and the batteries were always good in it.
This is a Billy Bass
And
with
you'd
a
walk-
built-in Alexa in it.
Oh, that's not the same thing though.
Here we go.
It's not gonna
Billy, take me to the river. I was talking to the song.
Drop me in the water.
Here we go.
I remember this one.
I wanna know, can you help me? Take me to the river. Drop me in the water. Take me to the
Here's some early YouTube stuff right here. We need to get a Billy Bass in the studio.
Yeah.
What will it take? What do you think they're going for?
I don't know.
Big
But
Mouth Billy Bass.
Do they still make them?
Can figure out how to put
$29.99.
Slayer on it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a Billy Bass and put it in like a bar somewhere, like a suburban bar, and rig it so it just streams the show whenever we do it. Billy Bass. You like that, Al?
That'd be good.
That's a good idea. I'll put it in the bar near my house.
There we go.
I'm not going to disclose that location.
They're
Just
affordable.
one day they'll have it, and they'll think it's nice decor.
Oh, they got a Christmas variation too.
What are they going for?
Pretty affordable. This Christmas one is $85, but the rest of them are like in the 20s, low 20s, high teens.
They cut the package open.
This one's
stuck-
$6.
Stuck that little hat on. it.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely did.
Special edition.
Christmas edition.
There's hot glue all
90
over the
bucks.
inside of that hat for sure.
It's just running down the backside of the fish.
Well,
You can't see.
the reality is that Chinese kids aren't that dexterity in their hands to be using a glue gun at the age that they're, so
It's machines.
doubtful.
Yeah, they're not good until they're like 6.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But that time on, they're fully capable.
and
Oh,
by
yeah.
that time
They're
on, they
ripping.
work for Panasonic. So.
Yeah, they're better
Yeah.
than any 18-year-old American
Yeah.
on average.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I don't know about what.
We call it quits or what?
No, I think we should continue.
Okay. If that's what you think, then we'll keep on pushing through.
I didn't get one of those shirts.
So
You,
get
you have
one.
a
Get
diff-
one.
You have another one?
No.
That's the only print?
Yeah.
I thought you said you had
There's Greenway shirts from the Overnighters. The grocery from Greenway's the store, North
Yeah.
Bank.
Do you guys ever think about temperature and like heat transfer?
Yeah.
And what?
What? In
Just
heat
how-
transfer? Just a general transfer of heat from one person to another?
or around.
Between everything,
Okay.
between every single thing in existence,
Yeah.
it not only has vibrations. You could let me talk, sir. I'd appreciate that. It not only has vibrations in the very atomic and molecular structure of it, giving it its certain texture, its properties, everything about it is a form of vibration. And the very light waves that come off of it when the sun reflects is a vibration. Well, then on top of all those vibrations, which you can go into for a long time, you have this thing called temperature, where all those vibrating things and vibrations are being vibrated in a different way, on a different level. And for humans, for example, and certain vibrations will kill you. We live between a very specific temperature range, and we think, oh yeah, well, not really, you know, as long as I just put a coat on, or I might be a little hot in the summer, yeah, on this specific planet. But think about the sun. It's like 5,000 degrees. You get close to that thing, you can't exist as a human.
5,000.
Think about
I think it's way hotter
space.
than that.
Hotter than 5,000 degrees.
I think it's something about the sun's 5,000. It's 5,000 degrees. Excuse me.
Don't.
But what I'm trying to say is, we needed to be, or happened to be, or grew out of this planet with a very specific and narrow temperature range. And I just think temperature is an interesting thing because you can't see it, but you can. It is always changing the vibratory level of your body, and you have your own temperature regulation systems. Like, imagine if we could just do away with temperature. We didn't have to deal with that.
No, yeah, right.
Temperature is created by the vibrations that you're talking about.
Wow. I don't even understand
It's not a
quantum, but I
compute
feel
that
like
one.
you're right.
Quantum.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
beyond all of us in this room.
Yeah, none of us get it. None
I
of us
feel
get
like
it.
I mean, it's not beyond me, but
What? Speak up.
I just don't feel like talking about it.
I know the answer, but I'm just not gonna say it.
Yeah, I don't feel like saying it, man.
Higgs boson.
Hell, what do you do on the dark web?
Yeah, when you're on the dark web, what are you doing exactly? 'Cause everybody knows that you're on the dark web. It's not an if, it's more of a when. And how often?
If I'm completely honest.
what you're not.
What?
What's that?
What was that?
You said if I'm completely honest, and I said what you're not.
But I am gonna be.
Okay, good. I'll be it first.
I like looking up illegal recipes.
Al definitely had a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook when he was in high school, for sure. For sure.
No.
Make
First
some tennis
of all,
ball bombs.
He printed them out for all his friends.
Yeah.
At the library.
Xerox,
Yeah,
yeah.
just
everything else.
handed them
I was
out outside of
copying 'em.
school.
Yeah, for
no,
sure.
but not those kind of recipes. Just no secret food recipes. There's a lot of food recipes
What secret
That are
food?
secret.
that are so illegal.
Gordon Ramsay's family cookbooks out there.
But
or
they're
something?
illegal because a lot of the recipes they try to keep off of public knowledge because they're like extremely delicious.
Too delicious.
They,
for
they
us.
throw
put
you
chefs
right-
out of business.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be
Throw
able
you
to
right
sell,
over the edge.
wouldn't be able to sell
Any other food, any other
the
type of
lower
food.
quality food, which is in the most mass production. Actually, the economy would end up collapsing pretty quickly if these recipes were common knowledge. So
Exactly.
I've researched that as well.
So luckily that me and my corporation, we've been trying to bring these recipes to surface. So every family in all the world can have delicious meals.
And he gets death threats every other day.
Wow.
Can you break some
Yeah.
ground
We're
and
trying.
give us one?
We're trying.
No,
We
right
can't-
now.
We can't right now.
Yeah, give me a good pasta fajoule recipe right now.
We're not
please.
into. We haven't came across anything Mediterranean or Italian yet.
Mediterranean. All right. So what, you just have burgers and fries on there?
No, not even yet. It's been mainly,
Mac and cheese.
primarily concerned some traditional Mexican dishes that are
Okay.
really delicious,
Interesting.
and a couple German and French dishes.
German and French dishes.
Yeah, they're very delicious,
Okay.
and a classic dish from Switzerland:
Meatballs.
meatballs. Swedish Switzerland.
Okay.
My mom said she was going to listen tonight. I wonder if she's out there.
Well,
Hello.
Patty, if you're out there, thanks for listening. You tuned in on the right night. I think it's time to call it a wrap. Personally,
I think you meant call it a night
You
or
can
wrap it up.
oh, you
But
wrap it up. You're right.
just
Yeah,
for
what are we
everybody-
wrapping it
yeah,
in?
what are we
Oh,
wrapping?
I just
in?
want. I forgot to add. But if anyone wants,
That's a wrap.
if anyone wants any of the recipes, just email me.
Where can they email you? Cool guy Al.
Ben Stiller
That's-
fan. Ben Stiller fan 420
Netscape.
at gmail.net.
At AOL.com.
Yeah. Ben Stiller fan. What's your favorite Stiller flick? It's got to be Meet the Parents.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
Yep. I just nailed it. That's it.
What about
That,
Zoolander?
That or Zoolander.
He
Probably
likes Zoolander 2, though, for sure.
No,
yes,
I
you
don't.
do.
I've never
Yeah,
seen.
you do.
I don't. Actually, I've only seen half of Zoolander 2.
Huge disappointment. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Zoolander 1?
2.
I'm talking about Zoolander 1 now.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
Highly
It's
recommend
quality.
it.
Yeah, it's great. I like that.
The whole part with
What
the
about Dodgeball?
the Ambi Turner part is really funny.
I don't remember that.
In Zoolander.
Adam Beach-
I'm
what
sorry,
is
I'm
it?
not a good you Googleizer. Oh, you didn't think I know what a you Googly was? It's eulogy. I like that. I like that part.
Sorry, I'm not an Ambi Turner. We can only turn left, or can you? Yeah.
Yeah, only turn left.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
That was a big thing in the movie.
It was the whole thing,
It was
actually.
huge.
I remember Merman.
There's magma and, blue steel.
she's
And I
like,
remember
oh,
the-
come on, Derek. I'm sure a lot of people can't turn. There must be some people who can't turn. And she just couldn't understand.
I think I'm one
That
of
girl,
the
I
people.
used to have a crush on her.
But
I used to like her a lot.
But you got over it.
I haven't got over it.
Okay,
No.
so you're telling everyone you
The
saw
part
it.
that
Yeah.
sticks with me is the
You
Center
said
for
had,
Ants.
I hope
I
she
don't-
hears this.
I
What's
couldn't
that?
even
You said had, not
He's got the
have.
model. It's like a 16th scale, like
Uh-huh.
model
I
of
wanted to
his
talk
reading
about the crush
center
I
or
had,
whatever
not
it
about
was.
The crush I have.
Mm.
I didn't
Different.
necessarily
It's gotten,
say.
I don't
it's
remember
gotten
that.
stronger.
a center for ants?
How are they supposed to learn how to read? They can't fit
It's
through
got
the
to be
door.
at least 3 times bigger than this.
Yeah.
It's pretty much saying that I'm not with her right now because I stopped liking her, and it makes me look better.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I don't even-
Okay, that's good.
all right.
Good.
And that, Brandon, you know what? You've ruled this show. I think you end this show.
I feel like I've said very little.
You
Feel
think
like
you've
I've
said
not
very
Who's your
little.
favorite
contributed
actor,
much.
Zach?
Who's my favorite
Yeah,
actor?
screw this guy.
Zach just wants the show over. He's like, Mike, come on, dude.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Save the show, dude. This is a revival.
Wow, Viva la Revolution.
Man, Mike.
Revolution!
Mike lets his dreams die, but he wants to save the show.
Yeah.
Jeez,
He lets your dreams are dead, huh?
Yeah,
he's got to save something.
for
For
sure.
a skateboarder, never
His
happened.
dignity
Yeah.
certainly isn't going to be
Yeah.
there.
So who's your
What'd
favorite
you say?
actor,
I
Zach?
said your dignity's certainly not going to be it.
Sometimes he watches the skateboard videos and just says things like,
He only watches VHS.
"That could be
though.
me. I could have done
It
that.
could be me. Yeah. It could have been me.
I knew this guy,
That trick's rad, yo."
Yeah, he died.
He says that.
Yeah.
actually.
but he only watches VHS. He doesn't watch anything else. He only watches VHS
Mhm.
skate vids, old videos.
Yeah, it's just skateboarding's dead, and that's all they make.
Yeah, skateboarders nowadays, it's just not the same, you know? They don't know what they're doing. Airwalk doesn't even make shoes anymore.
No, NSS gone.
Oh,
Mhm.
my. Yeah, nice skate shoes.
Yeah, I like DVS. I didn't even skateboard, but
So
I
you
wore.
left
it.
now,
You
but
look
you
like a
used to be
DVS
sponsored by
guy
them.
to me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For sure.
Is
the
that
big DVS.
Big DVS for sure.
Mm.
Oh, I thought I
They're
always
like
took you as
three
an
laces
Metal
Atlas
Mil-
guy.
Yeah, the bar
Metal
laces.
Militia version.
purpose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
sure.
Did they have
I need
did it come with like a
wide-
monster
I need
tag
a
on
wide
it?
base. No, I wasn't into that.
You
That
were
was
in
before
Monster.
Monster.
no
I did
Monster.
drink
Yeah.
Monster for 2 years.
And then what happened?
For
2
2 whole
cans a
years.
day for
Wow.
2 years.
That's all you
I
drank?
quit.
Never
I
had
quit.
water, just Monster.
I had lots of water as well, but I did have the Monster with the water. Not like at the same time in my mouth, but Monster, then water. Not always back to back, too. Spread out.
Okay. That's good. That's healthy.
Yeah.
Probably not, actually. Those
Well-
things are probably terrible for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. they're
Zach,
bad.
who's your favorite actor?
No, I don't even know.
Come on.
Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
You just don't want to tell us.
I don't
He
know.
knows
I don't.
exactly.
Riff
Yeah,
Raff?
Actually don't.
Ronald,
Riff-raff,
it's Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. Jimmy Carter.
What's your favorite actor?
I don't know. I think Ryan Gosling's a really great actor, honestly.
Man, what a handsome guy.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
That was
That's why he likes me.
that was a left field.
You ever seen The Place Beyond the
You
Pines?
don't look anything like Ryan
Love that
Gosling.
movie.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
like
but
2
I want
movies in
to.
one.
Yeah.
So that's
Who's your favorite actor,
It
Al?
counts. Ale? Favorite
Mine.
actor?
Al's not a movie guy. He likes
He's a
amateur,
documentary
amateur
guy.
films, for sure. Snuff films.
Yeah, I like
We
the
wouldn't
extra.
know.
You wouldn't know.
I like.
yeah.
I'm really into like avant-garde stuff, so I like the extra and soft
Stuff without people in it, basically.
Yeah. I don't know, favorite actor. Let me think.
I don't even have one. I don't even know
No.
what I would say to that
Regis
question.
Philbin.
Edward Norton.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
He's great, yeah.
You can't really have a favorite, you know? It's
Well,
like,
if I had
it's
to
like
pick-
what's your favorite music? It depends on the
Him-
day, you know?
Honestly, I know a lot of people have a weird thing with him. I just always will have a spot in my heart for Will Ferrell, too.
Mm.
Just because he's a big, tall gorilla dummy.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he's great. So that's it, yeah.
I haven't seen Zach's work, though.
My what?
Your work,
What do you mean?
acting.
I don't have much acting work. At all.
You have some?
You will soon.
He's
What?
like what the Foo Fighters
will
said. He's
soon.
just a pretender.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
You like Dave Grohl?
Dave Grohl? No.
I think you got a Dave Grohl poster in your room.
Rock's greatest drummer, Dave Grohl.
Just Dave Grohl.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a poster. It just says
Just Dave Grohl. It's not associated to any band,
No.
anything. Just
yeah,
Dave
it's just
Grohl.
Dave Grohl.
It's not a. It's just
Zach-
the words too. It just says his name.
Yeah, and
sorry.
like
What, for what?
cosmic comic sans.
Comics
I should have just let you
with a period.
No,
shut it
it's
down.
okay.
you know?
It's okay.
What I really meant to say is that I'm sorry for the way I am. You know, I never meant to be so cold.
You're the antidote that gets me by.
Something strong like a drug.
That gets me.
All right, that's Hot Dirt Show. We'll be back another time.
Sorry, everyone who listened.
'Twas in the spring, one sunny day, my sweetheart left me, Lord, she went away. And now she's gone, and I don't worry, Lord, I'm sitting on top of the world. She called me up from down in El Paso. She said, come back, Daddy, ooh, I need you so. And now she's gone, and I don't worry, Lord, I'm sitting on top of